Right, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fatoni. Well, this time I will explain a little about present perfect tense. Present perfect tense is a grammatical combination of present tense and perfect aspect which is used to express past events that have present consequences. Next, sentence pattern in present perfect tense. For positive sentence pattern, present perfect tense is subject plus have or has plus verb 3 plus object. And the pattern of negative sentence in the present perfect tense is subject plus have or has plus not plus verb 3 plus object. And the pattern of interrogative sentences in the present perfect tense is have or has plus subject plus verb 3 plus object. And before I explain one by one about this sentence pattern, it would be nice to know in advance the difference between the use of the word have and has, because these two words atau kedua kata ini important atau penting untuk kita ketahui dalam penggunaan pola kalimat di present perfect tense. Next, suitability of subject and auxiliary verb. The present perfect tense is formed with the auxiliary verb have and has and the past participle. If have used by subject I, you, we, they, and has used by subject she, he, it. Remember this well, okay? Next, now I will explain the sentence pattern one by one. The first is a positive sentence pattern, subject plus have or has plus verb 3 plus object. An example that uses have. We have visited him. Nah, in this example, the verb 3 is visited and the subject is we. Therefore, use have. Yang artinya kami telah mengunjunginya. And then an example that uses has. He has learned Japanese for 1 year. In this example, the verb 3 is learned and the subject is he. Therefore, use has. Yang artinya dia telah belajar bahasa Jepang selama 1 tahun. Have or has here means telah, atau have or has di sini mempunyai makna telah. Next, go to number 2. Negative pattern present perfect tense. Subject plus have or has plus not plus verb 3 plus object. Denial sentence or negative sentence are formed by adding not after the word have or has and placed of the subject of the sentence. For example, by using have. I have not started the movie. In this example, the verb 3 is the word start and the subject is I. Therefore, use have not. Yang artinya saya belum memulai filmnya. And then example by using has. She has not typed the weekly report. In this example, the verb 3 is the word type and the subject is she. Therefore, use has not. Yang artinya dia belum mengetik laporan mingguan. Next sentence pattern is interrogative sentence pattern. Have or has plus subject plus verb 3 plus object. An interrogative sentence is formed by placing have or has at the beginning of the sentence as a question mark. For example, by using have. Have you started the movie? In this example, the word have is placed before the subject or beginning of the sentence as a sign the question sentence, yang artinya apakah kamu sudah memulai filmnya. And then example by using has. Has she bought a new car? In this example, the subject is she, and the word has is placed before the subject, yang artinya apakah dia sudah membeli mobil baru. Nah, remember in the present perfect tense, the verb is always the past participle atau verb 3. Next, about adverbs of time commonly used in present perfect tense. Include already, yang artinya sudah, for, yang artinya selama, since, yang artinya sejak, ever, yang artinya pernah, just, yang artinya baru saja, and recently, yang artinya baru-baru ini. Next, use of present perfect tense. There are 3 for the use of the present perfect tense. Number 1, present perfect tense is used to show an event or event that happened in the past and still going on today. Example, we have occupied this house for 7 years, yang artinya kami telah menempati rumah ini selama 7 tahun. And number 2, present perfect tense is used to show an event that happened in the past and still has something to do with the present time, or the consequences can be seen or felt now. Example, my father has bought a new car, yang artinya ayah saya telah membeli mobil baru. And number 3, present perfect tense is also used with this morning, this afternoon, today, this week, this month, this year, for show that an event or action has been done repeatedly. And next, and enters the last explanation is using the present perfect in the passive, yaitu menggunakan present perfect dalam bentuk pasif. When we use the passive form, kita berfokus pada apa atau siapa yang menerima tindakan. We can use the passive form in almost all tenses by adding the verb to be before the verb. Penggunaan tense ini dalam bentuk pasif sebenarnya sama tujuannya dengan bentuk aktifnya, namely to express something that has just happened, talk about experiences, and talk about action that have just been done. And in the passive form of the present perfect, always use have or has plus been plus verb 3. Example, the proposal have been written, artinya proposal telah ditulis. Contoh yang kedua, Sarah has been promoted 3 times, yang artinya Sarah telah dipromosikan 3 kali. That's all. Maybe that's all I can say, more or less. I'm sorry. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.